Yo, what's going on, guys? Khordmaster's here, and in today's video I wanted to talk to you guys about the Koala Sampler app synced up here with the OffGrid MIDI controller that I am loving a lot. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So I recently had a chance to do a little onboarding video with the guys over at Birdkids who created this device here. And they kind of walked me through a lot of the features that were a little bit I was unsure of when I first got the device. I didn't understand how to use it and stuff. But now that I have a little bit of background on how to use it, I am completely blown away with how good this is. I think that it might be the best companion MIDI controller for the iPad, for the iPhone. And I'm just very, very impressed with it so far. So let's talk a little bit about this. So right out the box, Koala Sampler does not have the ability to connect to Bluetooth MIDI. So you guys need to download this app here called Midi Mitter. I'll put a link of it down low, but MIDI-MITTR. It's the app that they recommended that I download. I think there's several other ones that you could use. But once you download this app and you go into this MIDI ports section, this is where you can change your sources to whatever Bluetooth MIDI you're using. And under destinations, you should change it to network sessions enabled. So it should look this way. I changed my name to Khordmaster's OG. I really like that. OffGrid is the name of the MIDI controller, of course. So once you have this set up, it kind of just works immediately. You have this going on in the background, you launch Koala Sampler, and here you go. All right, so here we go. So once you have it launched, as you can see, everything works out of the box. You have your play and record. I'm wondering really quick about play record. Yeah, look, these work right out the box too. Like the fact that you can control play and record from another device and not have to go over here and, you know, hit the button is really big to me. I've been wanting to be able to do this remotely for a while, and this device lets you do it pretty seamlessly, which is really, really dope. So there are, I think the most important thing, one of the most important things is knowing that these are two like shifter function buttons here. So if you go here, you have 4 different columns of different levels of intensity, I should say, of what it is that the presets are. So for example, this left column is for sort of synths or chords or things like that. This is for drumming. This is for, if I remember correctly without looking at the notes, I believe this one here is for like the gyroscope, and this one is for MIDI polyphonic aftertouch. And the lowest that you have, the lowest row is like sort of the most sensors turned on, and it gets gradually lower, right, the higher you go up. So say for example, if you're on the drum one here, if you go select that one, I'm on this preset, I'm on drums, and the only thing that's enabled is pressure sensitivity. So what just happened? So here, what just happened here is that, look, you're probably wondering, why are these not spaced out properly? Well, it's probably because the scale mode is set to something different. So this second shifter button lets you go into scale mode, and these two cycle between 2 different scale modes. So if you want to be like in your standard scale mode, C major, I guess, or like chromatic, I should say, you hit that left button, and now I believe it should work. Maybe not. Hang on, let's figure this out. Maybe this one. So you have to go forward. So this one, when it looks like this, you'll get the hang of it. But this is set up now such that every single one of these pads are going to control something here. So hit play. And you have that set up now properly. It's kind of self-explanatory from there. Everything else is pretty much just, I think what I need you guys to know is how low the latency is, which is incredible. You press a button and you get the sound immediately. I wanted to share with you guys that this also has a gyroscope, and I'm pretty sure, or accelerometer, pretty sure we might be able to set this up right now. So I believe we can go into MIDI mapping mode over here, let's see, settings, MIDI, use MIDI mapping. And if I hit something like filter and just lift this up and then set it down and then stop mapping, look at that. So now I can rotate this and that controls the filter. And there, I have to put, there's a new update that I have to install on this in order for it to work on the lower end as well. So I'll install that update probably right after this video. But I just, yeah, like I said, I want you guys to know how quick and immediate this thing is. And let me just show you one more thing actually too really quick here. I want to show that if you go to another app really quick, which is this Animoog app that I was messing around with, and I go to let's see, this one, and I pick a sound here. So this is all about MPE right now. And well, actually, let me actually come over here to the MPE one. And if I go, so listen to how this sounds as I scroll up. Let me wipe the screen here. It's a lot of fingerprints on here. Let's wipe that down a little bit. Should have done it before the video, but whatever. You guys aren't here for the vanity. You just want to know what this control is all about, right? Yeah, this is good. So here's an example of one where you're hitting low on the key. You hear it really different sound than as you scroll up, as you slide up, right? So this is an example, right? So I'm going to press really low, and I want you to look at the key here, what lights up. Yeah, so it's really, really incredible. I'll do some more stuff with this app later on. This is more of a koala-centric tutorial sort of overview, but appreciate you guys joining. If this is your first time on the channel, my name is Khordmaster. Excited to be here, excited that you're watching the channel, and excited to be able to make content like this for you guys. I'm really looking forward to using this device and using it with these other apps that I've been using solely with the iPad for a while. So feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're interested in doing that. Leave a like on the video so that others can have access to it and it kind of pushes out to the right people. And I'll also leave a link to my Discord, which is, I think, one of the most important things that I'm doing now in terms of being able to communicate when I'm going live, when I'm releasing new videos, and just building a relationship, honestly, with my audience in a specific location. So I'm very excited about that. I'll leave a link for that in the description as well as in the comment below. So without further ado, I don't know why I just said without further ado, but I will see you guys later and hope you all have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care.